Yes, I just want to start out by thanking Coach Molina and the Florida National Program. Coach Molina is a Miami guy through and through. Been a great, prep coach, and is doing a great job with Florida National. We appreciate them. We appreciate them coming out. They were prepared to play. They gave us a great game. They battled to the very end, so it was good for us. It was a really good game. I was really pleased with our start. We really talked after Monday's game about how we weren't ready. We weren't the aggressor from the opening tip, and that's not who we are. That's uncharacteristic of us. And these guys, they made sure amongst themselves that we were ready to play today, and that was showcased by our 11-0 start. So I'm really pleased with that. Had a couple of lapses in concentration throughout the game. Understandable that may happen, but definitely not acceptable, and something that we'll be addressing, and we're making sure that we're staying locked in at all times. But, really pleased with the effort today. Guys played hard. Guys tried to play the right way. Guys played for each other, and I'm really proud of these guys that are up here right now. Javante's been showing unbelievable leadership all year long, unbelievable unselfishness. And Mo has improved so tremendously, and is really just scratching the surface on the kind of player that he can be. So proud to have them up here with me.
Coach, talk to me about the game plan going into this one, because it seemed like you guys were forcing a lot of turnovers, super aggressive on defense, which was sort of uncharacteristic from what happened last game. So what did you see from FNU that you sort of exploited for this game?
Yeah, well, we want to try to be disruptive defensively in every game that we play, and we started the game out in our diamond press today, so that was definitely different from what we did last game, and it got us off to a good start. I actually thought I thought we let them get in a little bit of a rhythm in the press, and those are some things we got to go back to the drawing board and get on film to make sure we fix. But nothing that transpired today was due to a lack of effort. So I'm pleased with them, and we just wanted to come out here and try to be the best version of ourselves, and play our best basketball on both ends of the floor. That was truly our game plan.
Coach, I want to ask about your depth of your team. It feels like here you have 10, 11 guys you can bring in easily. Talk about the depth that you have with your team this year.
Yeah, I've been saying I truly believe this can be the deepest team we've ever had here. But the depth really depends on how unselfish we can be and how about the team we can be. And so far, these guys have shown nothing but that. They pulled for each other. They care about each other. When we're in practice, the competition is cutthroat. But it's all to push each other and get each other better. And when we've gotten in these games, our bench has had tremendous enthusiasm. They're really happy for each other's success. And I say this all the time. Coach John Wooden. It's amazing what you can accomplish when no one cares who gets the credit. And that's how these guys have been so far. And that allows you to be able to play 10, 11, 12 guys when all everyone cares about is getting in and helping the team win.
About your game, obviously year two. Talk about what you improved in the offseason, and talk about what you're trying to build on into your second year with this program.
I'm really just trying to help the team as much as I can. I feel like they're starting to give me a bigger role, more minutes, so I just try to go in the game and play as hard as I can. That's really about it.
And Javante, obviously 5 for 10, really hot showing tonight from 3, just one off from the career high. What was kind of working for you guys and getting those open looks, and how easy does the game come along, not just for you but for the whole team when you got to see shots falling on early?
Oh yeah, I would just say that it's just I would say our starting five, like Coach started on earlier, we were just really adamant about we got to come out and play way better than we did last game, because we didn't have the great start that we were expecting. And really the shots falling is just a testament to how unselfish we are as a team. Obviously today it was me making some shots. Tomorrow it could be Denver. The next day it could be Day. And we're not going to care who it is, because really the reason I got open is because we're moving the ball and the ball landed in my hands. So we're just going to keep that same mindset, keep that same aggression. Like Coach said, we don't care who scores the most because we won tonight. So.
For sure. And then talk about the second half a little bit. Obviously, FNU, they kind of got going a little bit. Obviously, we kept the offensive attack going. But, what's got to be the mindset kind of going into the second half when we're up big and just finishing and closing out games and not, allowing for any kind of ounce of, comeback for other teams?
Yeah, I think it was earlier on we touched on it. Just we were scoring. Our offense was great in the second half to start, but our defense wasn't matching our intensity on both sides. So I think it's really just we got to stay locked in on both ends of the floor, whether our shots falling or not. We can't let that dictate, how we are defensively. I think that's just more we got to take bigger steps in leadership, whether it's me. Well, I know I need to, as well as, my counterparts, just not letting us have any slippage when we're out there on the court, because we know once conference play gets here, even our, non-conference, we ain't going to have, much room for error. So the games like tonight, we obviously slipped up, and we got to address that in the coming days, and that's what we'll do.
And Coach, this one's for you. Obviously we've given up some threes here for the first two games, kind of going to a big one at NC State at the rally. What's going to be kind of the key in the mindset for this team really defending the arc against, a team like NC State who's, versatile on many fronts?
Yeah, I mean, they have some great players. They have some great talent. They have great tradition. They have a great coach. So we know it's going to be a big challenge. But that's what all these young men signed up for. They signed up to be challenged by the best, and they want to be the best. And that's why they compete so hard every single day in practice. So, we've just got to honor the process. Sometimes guys are going to make threes. The shooting exhibition that the young man put on from Houston Christian the other day, that was a great individual performance. A lot of those threes, take nothing away from him. He's a great shooter, but, we were to play today, a lot of those threes probably miss. So we just have to honor the process to make sure that we're contesting all these shots, make sure our rotations are tight, making sure our attention to detail on guarding the arc is there. But, just in general, we just want to make sure our defense is sound, that we're being disruptive, and we're not letting people get in the comfort zone on us.
Thank you, guys.
Any update on men's soccer?
They won tonight.
All right, so shout out to men's soccer, for coming off of the regular season conference championship, now having the conference tournament championship here at home. That's unbelievable. We're obviously huge supporters of them. Shout out to the women for getting a huge win last night, forcing 40 turnovers. And, this is what FIU is all about. This athletics department is a huge family. We love our brothers and sisters across all these sports. And I know we had a packed house out there on soccer, and so I do appreciate all the fans that were able to make it out to here to watch us. We still had a really good crowd, but I'm certainly glad that we packed the house to see soccer get that tournament win. So shout out to them. Keep it rolling. Good luck to everybody else competing this week. Thank y'all.